You better than Duncan?
No. Tim Duncan's the greatest power forward ever.
He had a lot of help.
He did, but he was dominant.
But what's he do better than you?
He's a better post-up player because it's easier for him to score.
Yeah, but you were a better scorer.
Only because I got the ball more.
So who's harder?
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Right. Most guys I could speed up and make you play at my pace. I could frustrate you. I can do this and I can do that. But with him, it didn't matter. Because he was going to play at his own pace. He was going to get to his spots. He was going to shoot the shot he wanted to shoot. And I just had to make that shot as tough as possible. But with Tim, the only thing Tim knew that he couldn't play with the ball in the air with. So when Tim went to make his move, he made it. Like, if he played with the ball, like in one game, I stripped Tim Duncan 7 times in one game. No, I heard Pop laid into Tim after the game. Like, stripped him 7 times. After that, he made it tough for me to get him again, you know what I'm saying? Because he knew when I'm playing him, I got to go to my move.
With the first pick in the 1997 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Tim Duncan from Wake Forest University.
As a rookie, Duncan was already a finished product, amazing his teammates with his maturity and high basketball IQ.
I was learning from him. He came in with a tremendous skill set. I was incredibly impressed. I cannot overstate that really within 2 years, he was one of the top players in the league.
This guy is everything that you want in a basketball player.
And it was in his second season that Duncan led the Spurs to new heights.
Puts it down, comes baseline, spin over the top. Good! The San Antonio Spurs win their first ever NBA championship.
It was easier to follow because the franchise player was leading by example. His leadership and his mentorship was huge for the whole organization.
Tim Duncan collected 2 more championships in 2005 and 2007.
Everything was about what it took to win. Those titles obviously don't happen without him.
Then, in 2014, at 38 years old, Duncan would cement his status as the centerpiece of one of the NBA's all-time great dynasties.
Duncan for the finish. Once again, spectacular.
It's time to celebrate, San Antonio. The Spurs have captured their 5th NBA championship.
You thought because Timmy didn't show a lot of emotions or had a poker face a lot that he wasn't a great competitor. Like nothing could be farther from the truth.
There was nothing you could do to intimidate him. He wasn't ready to play against Tim Duncan. He would destroy you.
Against Nowitzki. 3 seconds. Duncan shoots. Scott! And the Spurs win!
He was one of the best all-around players, I think, that we have seen. And of course, on the defensive end, he was a force.
A 5-time NBA champion, 2-time league MVP, and a 3-time finals MVP, Tim Duncan also was named to a record 15 all-defensive teams, as well as capturing all-NBA recognition 15 times. He's the only player in NBA history with 1,000 or more wins with one team, which he amassed during his 19 seasons in San Antonio.
To this day, if we're out at dinner someplace, we still raise a glass, say, "Thank you, Timmy." And that's the truth.
Overall, you can both tell me, what was it like to play against Tim Duncan? And Richard, you go first because you also played with him.
Honestly, going back to Karl Malone, when Karl Malone, this is random, he said, look, I wasn't just playing against Michael Jordan, I was playing against the Chicago Bulls. That was the thing about Tim Duncan. You weren't just playing against Tim Duncan, you were playing against the San Antonio Spurs, and they had David Robinson in that first group. Then they had so many other talented players. So Tim Duncan was always a focal point, but you could never truly focus on him. That's kind of the benchmark for a great organization, is when you have a great player like that you can't key on, and he's able to dominate you. And that's what makes him and that organization so great.
Richard, RJ, we're not talking about the Spurs, brother. We're talking about Tim Duncan. We're talking about the greatest. No, I don't want to hear about the system. Tim Duncan made that system, okay? We're talking about the greatest power forward of all time.
True.
By the way, sorry, KG. You're number 2 on my list, my brother. I still love you. You're number 2 on my list. But when you talk about Tim Duncan, he was a solid killer. You could never rattle him. He had hot sauce running through his veins. I tried so many times during those battles with Oklahoma City and the Spurs to try to, throw an elbow at Tim Duncan. He would never get rattled. He would just always give me that work. I remember one time in the Game 6 in the Western Conference Finals, I went to the extreme of even pushing Tim Duncan. He didn't get rattled. You know what he did? He gave me 28, 15, and 5 with the win and sent us home.
Very close, Bruce says, to signing Duncan in the summer of 2000 when T-Mac and Grant Hill both joined the team. Bruce said that Magic head coach Doc Rivers denied Tim's request during the negotiations that his family could join the team plane on some flights to games, and that is when Rivers lost Tim Duncan, who could have played next to you, Tracy, in Orlando.
He's sad over here.
I'd like you guys to know that I texted Tracy this story yesterday, and I got 2 little crying emojis, and then later I got a second text with just 2 more little crying emojis.
Man, why y'all doing this to me? So, yeah, this would have been amazing. I mean, we talk about a guy that's, probably arguably the best power forward to ever play the game, has won championships prior to, making that decision. Doc Rivers, what the hell were you thinking? You supposed to give Tim Duncan everything, right? Give him ownership of the damn team if he wanted it. I know he can't get that while he's playing, but
give him the team plane though.
Yeah, come on, Doc. We gotta talk about this, Doc Rivers. Are you serious?
So there were a lot of teams trying to build these dynasties back in the day.
Back then, right? See,
wow,
that's
it's
the thing.
starting to come out.
The super team was not
G. Hill and Grant was not healthy, but me and Tim Duncan in the Eastern Conference at that time. Oh my God.
Well, you guys would have needed Grant, so.
Huh?
Just throw that out there.
What'd you say?
You would have needed Grant.
We would have needed Grant?
Yes.
Yeah, of course we would have needed Grant, but I mean, we would have competed, me and Tim Duncan.
Oh, yeah.
We would have competed for a chip without Grant.
So that's it for this video, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you guys smash the like button. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes. And also subscribe to the channel to catch all the new content. We will be releasing daily videos for all of 2022, like I said. And also make sure to let me know down in the comments below what you thought. I will be responding to all the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.